everybody, welcome to AstroEdify. Today we are going to talk about Moon Mercury conjunction or yoga. If it is happening in anybody's chart, what are the results in all zodiac signs? In different zodiac signs, what are the results that we are going to discuss? And if you are experiencing any negative results of this combination, which we'll see in a bit, then what are the remedies in order to improve those situations? That also we'll talk about. So let's start this video. If you want to book a consultation for yourself, you can go on this website. The link is shown in the description. So we'll talk about Moon Mercury conjunction today. Understand that Moon and Mercury are very sensitive planets in astrology because Moon is your mind, emotions, feelings, mental peace, calmness, and Mercury is your thinking pattern, brain, thoughts, learning, communication. So Moon and Mercury, whenever they are together, it's like they are playing a very vital role in judging the personality of the person. So here the zodiac signs play a significant role because Moon and Mercury, they give results according to, like I said, they are very sensitive. So the zodiac sign in which they are sitting, that plays a very vital role. The nakshatras, the other planets with which they are making some relation in the chart, they also contribute upon the result of Moon Mercury together. So you have to understand that Moon and Mercury must be, it is a very important conjunction if it is happening in anybody's case, because now they are going to determine that how the person's nature is going to be, your thought process, your emotions, your feelings, your actions, how your response to the things in the world will be. So that is totally governed by this conjunction if it is happening in anybody's case. Now we will talk about in various categories. First will be fire signs. If they are sitting in fire signs like Aries, Leo and Sagittarius, then what are the results? And subsequently we'll discuss earth, air and water. So we'll start with fire signs. So let's suppose Moon and Mercury are together and they are sitting in any of these fire signs, Aries, Leo or Sagittarius, then generally they can bring certain traits in person's nature. So first of all, in this case, if Moon and Mercury are in fire signs, they make person energetic on mental scale also and physical scale also. You need to see Sun and Mars placement because Sun and Mars are the natural controllers of fire and they represent the body, vitality, energy and stamina. So if they are together and Sun and Mars are well placed, it generally brings an energetic personality, physically and mentally both. Then it gives Rajasic nature. So Rajasic nature means a person who has high ambitions to be something in their lives, to be big, no matter how what level they are at present, that doesn't count, but that internal desire, Moon is desires, so it enhances that level that I want to be something big and successful, a really big achiever in my life, a winner in my life. That kind of mentality can be seen. It makes person quite career oriented and it gives desire for power, position, authority, respect, name, reputation, a lavish, opulent life, a successful life. This is what Rajas means. Rajasic means natural inclination, liking towards these aspects, towards these things, and desire to want these things in their lives. So that can be seen. Then it also not only gives these big desires, but fire signs are like, they are signs of action. So they also give a internal quality that helps the person to achieve these things, achieve their ambitions or goals, what they have set. So it gives good willpower, dedication, discipline, stamina, stubbornness, aggression, assertiveness, boldness, confidence, competitive spirit, toughness, relentless attitude. No matter what, the person does not back down, and action oriented nature, that whatever I want, I'll work for that. It's not like I just think a lot and I do nothing. So that kind of attitude will not be there. It will be attitude of a doer. So that will be given by these planets if they are sitting in fire signs. And this is considered a good situation for being successful in life in terms of career and other aspects. You have to see other combinations, of course. How other planets are, they need to be checked. But if yogas are fine for career and finances and overall progress in life, then Moon Mercury in these signs can confer that the person can reach to good levels of success in their lives materially. That can be seen. And at the same time, it also is a good situation which gives accomplishments in life, and that accomplishment further enhances the self-confidence. But there is a drawback to this side also, that it enhances ego and arrogance also. So the more, ego will naturally be there. Egotistical attitude can be seen naturally. But the more person achieves, the more they grow, the more they become successful, it can induce certain narcissistic traits sometimes, or levels of arrogance, that okay, I am something, I am this and that, and a natural ability to show off directly, indirectly can be seen. It depends on other yogas. Sun plays a very vital role there. But yes, it can induce these kind of behavior patterns if they are sitting in fire signs. And at the same time, it can give a natural trait that no, I am right most of the times, or I am right always. So a natural belief that okay, I am my way, my perception, my belief, my idea, my way of doing things is right and superior to others. So here the ability to adjust, the ability to adapt with other becomes difficult. Here it enhances the level of stubbornness, or the aggression or ego, which I said, which can be seen. Hence it can give levels of domination and control, where it's like, fire signs, they are the signs of domination. They dominate others. It's not like they are going to be dominated by others. So here in these fire signs of Moon and Mercury are together, this will be the natural nature. Whether person is achiever or what, it does not matter. It will be a natural nature some or the other way, where you are always you will always try to be in a position of being in charge, being in control, being in position of power. Whether it is your personal life or it is your professional life, it doesn't matter. That can be seen. And it gives, Moon is your peace of mind. So technically it gives peace and satisfaction only after accomplishments, that okay, I am something, I have a lot of people around me respecting me, and I am a big name and whatever. So that thing, these things, it does not give internal peace, except in Sagittarius. But in the point I am mentioning here is that these accomplishments, these wants, the more they are fulfilled, the more person has that internal sense of self-security, that kind of thing that you can see. And it is temporary. The satisfaction and peace will be temporary, of course, because once you reach to a certain stage, then it will be like, okay, what now? So you set your goal to another thing. So that kind of thing can be seen. In Sagittarius, it can make person curious, religious, philosophical, gives deep thinking, spiritual mindset, somewhat judgmental, but very good for knowledge and wisdom. And if Jupiter is well placed, it gives dharma. Dharma means morals, ethics, values, principles. It can be seen generally in all signs. The element of dharma can be seen in all signs. It depends on the placement of Jupiter. So dharma means morals, ethics, values, principles, duty, fulfillment, responsibility, these kind of things. So this is how they function in fire signs. And no matter what, how hard the situations are, person never backs down. The courage will be there. The ability to stand back again will be there. So that is a good situation for being in fire signs, these planets. And Moon is your mother. So here in fire signs, it can show that maybe mother is very protective, strict, controlling, but she instills values. There can be some ego clashes or battles with mother, that can be seen. But in general, if other yogas are fine, 4th house and other things, then it can show these results, positive results with regarding to mother. Now next we will talk about earth signs. Earth signs like Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn. So if Moon and Mercury are together in any of these signs, then earth signs means the world around you, material world around you. So Moon and Mercury in earth signs, they give materialistic desires, materialistic ambitions. So here, and this materialistic ambition is important for feeling mentally secure and peaceful. Very important. So it shows it can be anything. It can be, mainly it will be money, luxuries, food, travel, career, houses, assets, good standard of living, all these things. So they fall under the category of material life, material pleasures, material things. And person naturally, in this case, in material science, earth science, Moon Mercury will induce more affinity for finances or money accumulation rather than looking for power and authority all the time. It will be more prevalent in fire signs. In earth signs, there is more natural inclination towards feeling financially secure through having, feeling more mentally secure through having good finances. So that can be seen. So that is why, and if other yogas are good, they give these things also. Like it is a very good situation for having wealth and good financial situation in life, building assets in life, properties and other things in life. So this is a good situation for that as well. But in general, the natural mindset will be built towards these things. Apart from that, earth signs, it can make person smart, tactful, intelligent, action oriented, diligent, where you work in order to fulfill your goals, good communication. Person is adept at making social connections. You know how societies function, and it gives knowledge of business, knowledge of money flow, business acumen can be seen. Not always, but if other yogas are present which can show that okay, this person can be a businessman, they give that natural inclination, natural mindset that you don't need to study and do courses. It's like God gift. That person knows how business run, how business are established and they function, and how I need to be successful businessman. So that will be a natural trait if yogas are fine. Particularly in Virgo and Taurus, it will Virgo and Capricorn, it will be higher. But in general, this can also be seen. Apart from that, it also makes person somewhat I'll say greedy sometimes, because it's like ambitions don't end. The money flow, the accumulation of assets and things in life, they never end. So the thing here is that in Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn, Moon and Mercury both are very powerful. In Taurus, Moon is exalted, or in Moon Trikona, Mercury is a very good situation. In Virgo, Mercury is exalted. So here, both these planets, they can give, that is why I said they give excellent material progress and success in life. If they are well placed and other yogas are fine, definitely they are going to give high levels of material success in life. But at the same time, the continuous desires are present, they never end. That kind of thing can be seen. And in Taurus and Capricorn particularly, it can make person somewhat emotional, creative, artistic or extrovert. But in Virgo specifically, it will make person more curious, introvert, intelligent, logical, rational, skeptical, practical, with sharp memory, keen observation, limited communication. What is required, only that, but communication will be excellent, very persuasive, good command. And at the same time, it is also favorable for reasoning, analysis, mathematics, life science, financial industries, in Virgo particularly. So these will be certain differences, but in general, the common results which I said, they will be present in all three signs. Next will be air signs. Now in air signs, Gemini, Libra and Aquarius, if Moon and Mercury are together, so here Mercury will be powerful, because in air signs, Mercury is airy and earthy planet, and Gemini, Libra and Aquarius are friendly signs or own sign of Mercury. So Moon and Mercury, in these signs, Mercury will be dominating the conjunction. And when Mercury will be dominating, because Mercury is logic, reason, rationality, Moon is feelings, emotions and compassion. So they are very opposite to each other. So in air signs, Mercury will be powerful, Moon will be functioning under Mercury. So in air signs, it can make person quite curious, intelligent, smart, clever, somewhat manipulative, and it gives a realistic, rational, skeptical worldview, where you know that okay, this is how the real world works. It's not like bookish knowledge. It's like I have gained this through practical experience and my life. So it gives that natural, I'll say, trait that person understands that how I need to make connections, how I need to develop social networking, how I need to do business, or a natural sense of business acumen will be present, and a financial flow, money flow, how money is made, how money is invested, all these things, these realistic worldviews, and it makes person quite resourceful. No matter how difficult the scenario are, through your mind, through your skills, person is always able to find solutions. So that kind of thing, and it makes person quite calm, not aggressive or not very irritating or frustrating all the time. It will make person quite calm until and unless there are not negative planets influencing them. Moon Mercury is not a planet of anger. Mercury is logic. Mercury is intelligence, and intelligence functions well when you are patient and you are calm. So in these signs, Mercury feels very well. So it gives a calm disposition with deep thinking, analytical mindset, and good communication. Mercury is communication in speech. Air signs also are very excellent for communication. So it gives impressive, persuasive, smooth, excellent style of speech and communication. Most of your works are able to do through your speech only. People are able to means you are able to convince other people. So that kind of attitude can be seen. It will be somewhat difficult in Aquarius. Aquarius becomes a somewhat difficult sign for communication, because it is a sign of introversion mainly, and it other things will be prevalent in Aquarius, but the communication part may be somewhat reduced. At the same time, it can also make person quite opportunistic, socially adept, somewhat greedy and selfish, because ultimately Mercury does not care about feelings or other people's emotions. Mercury means if I am doing something, it's what I am getting in return. That is the point. And these zodiac signs are the signs of Mercury, Saturn, and Rahu, the air signs. So you have to understand that if Mercury is prevalent and very powerful in these zodiac signs, it will naturally induce this nature. That person tends to think more about money and career and business and finances and material growth and progress, and some or the other way it tends to induce this nature of greed and selfishness at some point, where knowingly, unknowingly you tend to think that, okay, if I am doing something, there must be something in return for me, otherwise I'm not going to do just for the sake of emotions. So that kind of thing can be seen, because in air signs it makes person more logical, less emotional. And the same time, it's an excellent thing for various fields, like it can make person tech savvy, but at the same time it's excellent for science, engineering, technology, particularly computers and IT, electronics, all these fields, aviation, media, mass communication, journalism, business, sales, trade, banking, financial services, all these fields, they come out to be very good in air signs if Moon and Mercury are together and other yogas permit. There is only one sign in air sign, that is Aquarius. If good spiritual yogas are present in the chart, then this only in this sign, in Aquarius, it has capacity to give high level of spiritual progress to a person. So if good spiritual yogas are present, it is an excellent situation for giving knowledge as well as experiences in yoga, jnana, siddhi, or virakti means detachment, brahmajnana, all these things, bhakti, all these things. One example is Swami Shri Ramakrishna Paramhans, Aquarius ascendant, Sun, Moon, Mercury in the Lagna, but in his case he has other combinations which are very powerful for spiritual growth or spiritual life. So you need to check, because Moon and Mercury are not spiritual planets. Other planets must be checked which are very significantly placed for spiritual life. If they are sitting in that situation and in Aquarius, only then these spiritual life aspects will be seen. Otherwise, material results will be more prevalent. Now we'll talk about water signs. Now in water signs, Moon will be dominating, because Moon is water. Moon has water element, and water signs like Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So in water signs, Moon becomes powerful, Mercury subdued. because in like Pisces, Mercury is debilitated. In Scorpio, both Moon and Mercury are uncomfortable. So in water signs, this conjunction plays a different role. What kind of results we'll check. But here, Moon dominates the conjunction if it is sitting in water sign. So if Moon dominates, then obviously the emotions will be overpowering the logic now. So here it can make person first of all introvert in nature, and a person who likes solitude more isolation, seclusion, nature loving, reserved, private individual. It also makes person quite emotional, but those emotions will be within you. It's like the person does not open up easily or share their feelings with anybody easily. There will be very limited number of close friends or people in life with whom you share your feelings, very limited. And it generates a level of deep thinking also, but it makes person emotional, caring, compassionate, empathetic. Kindness will be there. You are able to have sensitive nature towards things. That kind of thing can be seen. Then it can also show that emotional aspect will be prevalent, but the emotional expression will be poor, because Mercury is communication, and Mercury does not feel very well in water signs. So emotions will be very high within, but you are not able to express them properly. Even if you like somebody, even if somebody is very close to you, the person is not able to open up very easily. It takes a lot of time, and most of the time your feelings, your emotions, they are always within you. You always tend to live in your imaginations or thinkings or thoughts, that kind of thing. But in this case, what happens particularly, actually in all signs, but particularly in Scorpio, it does not generate emotional attachment easily with anyone. Initially emotional attachment will not be seen, but once emotional attachment is established, it will be very obsessive and intense. That kind of thing can be seen. Then at the same time, it gives a deep desire for close relationship and love in life, mostly. But at the same time, if other yogas are let's suppose you need to check other yogas for relationship and marriage, but if they are not good, let's suppose, then Moon Mercury can show emotional pain, suffering, grudges, fear and troubles because of this relationship and love in your life. That can be seen. So ultimately it gives forced isolation. It does not give that emotional peace, satisfaction, warmth that you are seeking from the relationship if it is not well placed. So that becomes a very significant thing to check if they are placed in water signs. Then it can also show Moon is your mother. So any troubles to or any troubles with mother or family or in childhood can be seen, due to which any kind of mental trauma happened. That can be seen. But that event, that experience forces the person to move towards the path of self-inquiry and spiritual life. In water signs, Moon, Mercury, they are very good for spiritual life. So if other combinations are also good, then they can easily bring natural inclination, knowledge and good experiences in spiritual life. It can be related to philosophy, bhakti, means devotion, mantra japa, meditation, yoga, enlightenment, anything. It depends upon the chart, that in water signs they naturally generate this interest towards the spiritual life and religion. At the same time, interest in hidden things, mysterious things. It can be occult science, astrology, psychology, very good for medicine. In water signs it is very good for healthcare, life science, medicine, fitness, yoga, psychology, counseling, all these fields. And excellent for creativity and imagination, very good for arts. So it can be any art. It can be painting, sculpting, music, dance, drama, acting, writing, anything, communication related. So that can be seen. This is a very good aspect, but at the same time you have to understand, if they are well placed, then since Moon is mother, person will be very close to mother also. Mother will be always a source of moral support, emotional support in your life. If other negative combinations are happening, then the negative result will be seen. But generally Moon, Mercury in water signs, if they are well placed, then and fourth house and all these things are fine, then close relationship with mother will be there. So these are the general results of Moon, Mercury in all the zodiac signs. Now I will talk about the part If Moon and Mercury, no matter what sign they are sitting in, if they are afflicted, they are weak, then they will induce negative results. Because understand, Moon and Mercury are your mind and brain, thinking, emotions, feelings, peace of mind, everything literally is controlled by them. So you have to understand that if they are badly placed, no matter how good your other planets are, even if you are running their antardashas, mahadashas, will not see the expected results, never ever. Because it's like your mind, your brain is not in your favor. It will always give you that kind of thinking which will work against you, that kind of thing. So if Moon and Mercury are badly placed, afflicted by other malefic planets like Rahu, Ketu, Mars, Saturn, sitting in enemy houses, 6th, 8th, 12th house, or in bad signs, or the zodiac sign which they are sitting, they are the lord of that sign is badly placed, or the ascendant lord is not well placed, any of these things are happening, then negative results can be seen. What kind? First of all, they can create all kind of mental and emotional problems. So poor concentration, no attention span, people who have ADHD, no concentration at all, confusion, poor decision making, wrong decision making, whatever will be right for you, if anybody tells you, will ignore it, and you will move towards those things only which are going to give you losses, delay and struggles in life, no success at all. So that is called as Viparit Buddhi, misdirection. That person deliberately moves towards those things, work towards those things where they are not going to attain anything in life, rather only failures. So that kind of thing. Then it can also increase fear, anxiety, depression, paranoia, psychotic problems of any kinds, negative mental tendencies like living in the past, holding grudges, complaints, vengeance, sadism, violence, negative mindset, suicidal tendencies if they are very bad. Then they can bring that, any kind of trauma or abuse, whether the person will face the abuse or will do the abuse, that depends on the planets. I'm not going to tell that, but any kind of abuse, verbal, physical, sexual, anything, that depends on the other planets. Then any troubles to mother or with mother, like absent mother, bad relationship with mother, or mother might have died or passed away, troubles in the family, no peace of mind, no peace in family, poor childhood, poor education, no concentration, no willingness to study, or never complete anything. You're not able to do anything on time. Forget about time. Person is not able to focus on anything. So poor education, learning or language disability, autism spectrum disorders, bad speech, either abusive, harsh, hurtful speech, or speech disorders of any kinds. Then it will never give, no matter what you have in life, how much accomplished you are in life. Moon and Mercury, if they are afflicted, 4th house if it is damaged, Venus if it is damaged, 3 planets, Moon, Mercury, Venus and 4th house, if they are damaged, no matter what you have in life, you might be the most successful person on this earth, still you will never be peaceful, content, satisfied, happy ever in your life. Never ever. Possible, impossible. So that is only shown by bad Moon Mercury. Now I have made videos on this, so the link is shown in card section above, given in description below, about the negative results of Moon, Mercury, Venus together, how to improve upon these things which I mentioned. Practically and astrologically, both remedies are discussed. Watch the video, follow the remedies consistently, you will see the improvement. Okay, so that is all from my end toward today regarding Moon Mercury Yoga in all the signs and the remedies for them if they are bad. So if you are new to my channel, subscribe below for more information, reels and post. You can connect on my Facebook page, Instagram and website. Their links are shown in description. Otherwise, we'll meet in the next video. Till then, goodbye. Thank you.